My name is Elaine Lynn. I'm a complex care general pediatrician. We are a medical home for children with medical complexity, and we also see patients at home as part of that care. And I also serve currently as the section chair for the section on home care for the American Academy of Pediatrics. I love being able to, go to the homes, getting to know the families. I often tell people that I feel like when families come to the hospital, they feel like they're a guest, and when we get to go to the home, like we're their guests, because they're really letting us see like a part of their world that I think a lot of people don't see. And I think the bonds that I built with families by going to their homes and knowing to them is something that's, so unique and irreplaceable. In the office, we can say, you need to take your medicines, you need to do this for the feeding, you need to do this schedule. And it sounds very easy and concrete. But when we go to the home and we really see what the environment is like, what are the other responsibilities and challenges that the families are dealing with, it helps us really put into perspective that it's okay if sometimes not everything is done, because we know how much they're really trying to balance. Many of the families we work with have children with disabilities, who may have wheelchairs or other equipment. And I think when you see the physical space, you really appreciate like, okay, sometimes it's really hard for them to just get to the elevator to an appointment because the elevator's broken or the wheelchair doesn't, fit, or et cetera. And, when we go to the home, I think, again, like we see, where are all the medicines being kept? Like, where's all the equipment being kept? And again, sometimes these families are living in very small spaces, have other children, have other family. And, when we ask them to show us things, like they either have trouble finding it, or there are things that are just out of order, and we're trying to help them organize. But again, I think it gives the trainees this appreciation that, again, it's not like the hospital. It is in some ways, right? Like there's all the equipment, there's everything right there, but it's, this is reality of life for many families, and they're juggling a lot of different things. And so I think pointing that out to the families, like, okay, this is where they keep their nebulizer, but maybe this is not the best spot. Or like, we see mold, or we see other issues that can be affecting their respiratory status, that again, I think you can ask in an office visit, but it's really different and more powerful when you actually see it.